Good morning, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%. I'm going to go ahead and do the Lightworker Oracle deck today by Alana Fairchild for a spiritual message this morning. I hope all of you are having a great Sunday and getting out in nature and doing something that makes your heart smile. Thanks for tuning into my channel. I hope that you find this spiritual message helpful. I'm going to go ahead and call on my angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, ancestors, Mother Mary Magdalene, Jesus Christ, Great Mystery, and Great Spirit for this message, for this Lightworker Oracle deck. I cleanse my mind for a clear mind. I cleanse my eyes for clear sight. I cleanse my ears for clear hearing. I cleanse my heart for a pure heart. I cleanse my energy of all negative energy, entities. And I ask that this message be a pure message of love, light, peace, joy, and truth to help guide us on our spiritual path. Okay. So thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button if you feel that this message is helpful for you today. You can put some comments in the comment section. Let me know what synchronicities you're having. Yesterday I had 222 as one of my synchronicities. Yesterday was kind of a difficult day for me. Alchemical mutation, past life activation. Excuse me. I felt like I was transmuting some negative, lower vibrational energy of doubt and shame. Earth healing, past life activation. I'm feeling a little bit better today, mentally. Initiation by air and 1111 messages and numbers. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread today. I like it. Yeah, Dark Night of the Soul and initiation by air. So I guess that's kind of like the Aquarian energy. The energies travel fast, whether they be negative or positive. And it's my job to balance that energy within me. So, mastering healing and initiation by air. I'll split these one more time and then we'll go ahead and get started. And I just thank my guides and ascended masters and ancestors for being here to help us with this message this morning. And I thank you for tuning in. So let's see what Spirit has for a message for us today. I hope all of you are having a good day, getting out in nature and enjoying this beautiful weather. I don't know where you're at or what it's like where you're at, but it's beautiful here. Sunny, the birds are singing, and I'm going to go have some lunch with a friend and get out in nature and enjoy my day off. So I'm just asking Spirit for the heart of the energy of this Celtic cross. What do we need to focus on? What's in the hearts of this collective that I may be reading for today? And the spiritual message that we need to hear most. Oh. Okay, so what flipped over first is 8. Oops. Star Child. So that's at the heart of this Celtic cross, crossed by number 2, the second ray of wisdom. And then I got this pile too, so we'll take that. So the third card is past life activation. Life path. Fourth ray of harmony. Soul child. And the hopes and desires of this collective is an invitation to connect. So connecting with the divine, connecting with one another, sharing our experiences through connecting with the divine, and connecting to our higher selves as star children, and reconnecting with our wisdom, remembering that we are star seeds, star beings, star seeds, and we are having a past life activation. It's part of our life path, and we're activating the fourth ray of harmony as soul children, our soul child, healing our inner child, and it is giving us an invitation to connect, and that is our desire to connect with other star seeds and people that are healing their inner child. It's part of our life path, part of our work, part of our spiritual service as star seeds on this earth, remembering who we are and why we're here. And Spirit's inviting us to connect with our higher self, connect with one another, share our experiences with one another and what we're learning and our wisdom that we are learning about ourselves and others. Through our making it through hard lessons, making it through the dark night of the soul. Okay, so how do others see this group of star children, star seeds? That we are of spiritual service to the world and each other. That's how we are viewed by others and by ourselves, and how we view ourselves. What are the fears of this collective spirit? Can you show me what the fears that this collective may be experiencing at this time as star children, connecting with their wisdom and past life path, and that are experiencing harmony as soul children, reconnecting to their inner child, inviting others to reconnect through spiritual service? What are the fears? What are the fears, Spirit, that I might be reading for this collective? What are the fears of this collective, Spirit? What does this collective fear most? The main fear? Main fear and right action. Shuffle these one more time. So Spirit is inviting you to connect to spiritual service, be of spiritual service to yourself and others. And what are we fearing? What is this collective fearing most today that we need to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Okay. So we are fearing the pink rose of Lady Nada. And the right action is 1111, messages and numbers, card 11. So I know when I did my own personal reading the first time with these cards, I drew the pink rose of Lady Nada, and I actually had a really, I had a very big purge and emotional. I was weeping and releasing some pain, I think, that I stuffed down. And the bottom of the deck here is Dark Angel. So, I'm going to read that pink rose of Lady Nada here in a minute, but let's go ahead and start with what I have here. We are star children, or remembering that we are star children through our second ray of wisdom and reconnecting with our higher self after being touched by this angelic higher being, after looking up to the heavens and reconnecting with ourselves and our higher self, and gaining wisdom through adversity and whatever we may be experiencing in our personal lives, in the world, our communities, and work life. And remembering that we are having a past life activation through connecting with our higher self. We access this golden door to the divinity within ourselves. And we remember that this is part of our life path. And we burst open the door to our hearts and remain in harmony. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 men here opening the door of their heart, remembering their child within, their soul child, letting our inner children live, healing our inner child, and inviting ourselves and others to connect with this, and it's a kingdom of light, it's a city of light, through opening up, holding this heart in his hands, this bursting forth of his heart, connecting to his third eye and the divine city of light, through spiritual service, through healing and connecting with the divine and healing ourselves, and sharing our experiences with others, and how we're doing it. And this pink rose of Lady Nada, this is her, I guess, 3D self. This is her higher self. This is the flower within her heart, the rose within, connecting the rainbow bridge in the heavens to the earth. And remembering that we have messages and numbers through synchronicity. I have the synchronicity yesterday of 222. So you can look up those numbers. Sometimes they'll come through dreams. Sometimes they'll come during our waking moments. We just happen to look over at the clock and it's a certain number, and it keeps happening over and over and over again. And then it makes us curious. It's kind of what's helped me keep going on this spiritual path, and reminding me to keep connecting to the divine, remembering that I'm a star child, star seed. Because we kind of forget, especially when we're in the midst of a relapse, in the throes of addiction, so, and depression and mental illness. So number 8, star child. The light of the stars exists in you. The earth wants you to share that light with the humanity. You are asked to understand that you are meant to be here, that you have spiritual work to accomplish. Give up the idea that you belong somewhere else, to another home in the stars. Instead, let the starlight of your inner being shine here on earth, where it shall make such a positive difference in the world. Fall in love with the earth's beauty. She can and will support you always. Have you been dreaming of other places you would prefer to be? Are you wondering if there is more to life on this planet than suffering and struggle? Perhaps you know you have a mission, yet you doubt that you can succeed. Perhaps you love your life here, but yearn to experience the spiritual purity that exists in the higher vibration fields of the stars. You may feel like a tourist in need of a fix of your home language to endure adapting to different a very different world. Grounding yourself here on earth enables you to fulfill your life mission. You cannot accomplish this without feeling that you belong here. Your feet need to be planted on the earth. Relax and trust that you are meant to be here. You have a special light to share and a particular spiritual vibration to live so that the quotient of embodied spiritual light on the earth increases. You are part of an important team of spiritual beings working to assist humanity to grow spiritually. So, I call upon the star wisdom of my own spirit, and I ask that my love, light, power, presence, protection, and assistance shine forth for the highest good. May I shine beauty, divine beauty, and joy in my life now and always. I feel a deep and true connection to my spirit, to the earth and the universe. May love flow through me according to its own intelligence and healing wisdom to all beings upon the earth. Through divine grace and my own free will, so be it. So that's a good reminder that we are star children and that we have a very special purpose that connect us to the earth and these cosmos, and that the river of life flows through us in the healing waters. And some of us have gifts of healing touch, healing energy. I know I've had that working as a nurse and just as a, I guess, light worker. I guess you could label me as an emotional empath. I can pick up on other people's emotions. And I realized that I was picking up on other people's emotions and thought that they were mine. So I'm learning how to transmute other people's emotional energy and distinguish the difference between theirs and mine. That was something that was difficult for me, but coming through this wisdom, learning more about myself and my higher self, and knowing that I have been touched by the angelic realm, it's helping me. So number 2, the second ray of wisdom, is crossing the star child. So through our wisdom and being touched by the angelic realm, we can touch others with that divine star child energy. So the second ray of wisdom. The second ray of wisdom is a consciousness of loving wisdom straight from the heart of the universe. It amplifies the magnetic power of attraction, empowering you to pull into your life all that is needed for your life's work. It brings the opportunity to heal, restore, and understand through the power of love and the light of ancient wisdom. The spiritual master, known as Buddha, is with you now to help you fully receive and integrate the blessings of this ray of light from the universe. The second ray of wisdom is the energy of the open and loving heart of the universe. It is inclusive, drawing all things towards it with an invisible magnetism. It is gifted to you at this time to help you attract into your life the people, opportunities, and teachings that will help you succeed in your life's mission. And the invocation of this is, I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the second ray of wisdom in my life. Through unconditional love and divine mercy, I open my heart with joy to the magnetic and creative field of attraction. I gratefully open up to abundance in all ways with trust, wisdom, and serenity. The universe provides all that I want and need with grace, love, and perfect timing. Thank you, universe. I call on the loving assistance of the genuine ascended master known as Buddha in all aspects of this process so that all beings can receive the loving benefit of this spiritual gift according to divine compassion. Through divine grace, so be it. The little purple finches out there singing out my window. Sorry for the mower. You can probably hear that mower mowing. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So, as star children, we are connecting to that wisdom and allowing the waters of our heart to burst forth and reconnecting with that past life activation, knowing that we're on the correct sacred life path, and through connecting to that wisdom and remembering who we've been in our past lives, and reminding us of what our mission here is, as to be a spiritual service, helps us come back into harmony and heal our inner child, our inner baby, our soul child. Let our inner babies live. And it's an invitation to connect. That's the desire of this collective, to connect with other people that are on the similar journey or curious about this journey, to continue growing as spiritual beings, having a human experience. So, an invitation to connect. Love exists throughout our universe. Many loving beings that do not belong to the human race exist in worlds beyond the earthly realm. Among these are those who are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing and able to help us move forward. Unlike those who close their minds because they fear the unknown, you have an open mind and an open, receptive heart. Beings from other worlds recognize you as a receptive channel for their unconditionally loving assistance in this world. You will both benefit from this individually and help the planet. You will both benefit from this individually and help the planet. So you are being offered an invitation to connect. There is many dimensions to existence. For those who are developing evolved sensory perceptions, the senses will not be restricted to being impressed upon by the physical dimension. There are higher dimensions that the psychic or emotional nature can recognize, and even more refined dimensions that higher mind can recognize. Beyond that, there are dimensions that the mind, even in its most expansive state, cannot grasp. But the spirit knows to be real. The more your sensitivity to subtle energies evolves, the more aware you become of these worlds beyond this world. For some, this will be easy to accept and will inspire interest in learning more. Others may be tentative about exploring connections with non-earthly beings. Great peace can grow in our heart for those who are unafraid, who are open to this idea of beings that are aware of humanity but not human themselves, who want to help humanity evolve and have the spiritual power to be able to do so. No matter how mixed up and consumed by darkness the world may seem at times, there are so many powers of light working to see the earth and humanity through this most interesting time, to see us into the new age of spiritual enlightenment. It is all part of the divine experiment of life, and there are many forces invested in the successful, loving evolution of humanity. And the invocation of this card is, as a member of the human race, through my own free will, and for the greatest good, I call upon all beings that resonate with the quality of unconditional love and wish to assist humanity and Earth to evolve on the path of divine love. I ask for the unconditionally loving ascended masters that serve Christ consciousness to be the gateway through which permission is confirmed for these beings to enter Earth's field and assist humanity according to divine will, grace, and love. May all beings be happy and free. So be it. So that's our invitation to connect through our spiritual service to ourselves, other humans, and other worldly beings. And the fears is the pink rose of Lady Nada. So let's read just a little bit of that 29. See how much time I got left. I can't hardly read that. 24. Okay. If it runs out of space, guys, I'm sorry. We'll just get whatever we get today. Whatever I got time for. So, I only have so much storage space on my phone. So the pink rose of Lady Nada really touched my heart. And I had an emotional purge from this. So you are in the midst of a heart healing. A healing of the fears and anxieties that have held you back from enjoying your full magnificence. Lady Nada is here with all her gentle power, washing you in soft pink light. All anger, fear, sadness, bitterness, disappointment, and hurt are soothed and loved into peace. She brings you a sign of your future blossoming into deeper love. The pink rose of Lady Nada is a spiritual gift from higher guidance. It brings love, healing, strength, and compassion to your heart. You may be burnout or feeling anger, fear, depression, chronic fatigue, or compromised wellness. Perhaps your heart is so tired that you struggle with compassion fatigue, finding it difficult to care, even though your nature is one of deep compassion and kindness. Or perhaps you have put your heart and soul into something or someone and feel your efforts have been cast aside or taken for granted. Perhaps you are processing a great loss. Whatever the reason, Lady Nada comes to comfort you and your soul. Your pain will pass and your suffering will be alleviated, and sooner and more gently than you ever might expect. The pink rose of Lady Nada unfolds as an energetic gift, gently pulsing with love and beauty within your heart chakra. It brings you comfort, gentle emanations of divine love, and reassurance that you are so wonderful just as you are. Lady Nada is saying, "How much I like you, dearest child of light. How deeply I love you. I send love and acceptance to you now, so that you may come to love and like yourself with all the compassion, kindness, and unconditionality I feel for you. If there's anything or anyone you need to forgive, this gift from Lady Nada will empower you to do so. Your ability to forgive won't make you a doormat for others. It will free you to leave the past behind. So let other people's choices be there about their learning rather than your value, and choose to love yourself now." The invocation of this card is, "I gracefully receive the rose light, the blessing of Lady Nada in unconditional love. My heart softens and opens. The pink light of her rose blessing fills me with a sweet perfume. I let go. I feel safe and held. I know that I am loved always. I am grateful now and always for love's protection, intervention, guiding hand, and tender grace in my life in all ways. May I know myself to be worthy of love and love myself truly, so that I can truly and freely give love to others, to the world. May all beings truly know love through my own free will, so be it." So that's a beautiful card for us. And let's read just a little bit out of this, because the right action is 1111, number 11, messages and numbers. The right action is, the universe is speaking to you through numbers from 1111 on your phone to the repeating number patterns that catch your eye. Information is being transmitted from the creative universal intelligence into your cellular awareness. You may feel energetic healing as you receive these transmissions of number frequencies. Numbers are energetic medicine. They are particular frequencies in a universal language of love that helps heal and guide you. There are no negative numbers. Healing vibrations of numbers are working for your soul now. Which numbers are you seeing and noticing most often at this time? I give thanks for the messages, energetic healing, support, and encouragement given to me now and always through unconditional love. I give permission to unconditional love to heal my body, mind, and soul through the healing frequencies of the numbers. May all beings feel the love and guiding intelligence of this supportive, nurturing universe through loving grace of my own free will, so be it. So that's a beautiful message to continue remembering and discovering more about, whether or not we are star children, or if you are, or if you want to learn more about it, and reconnecting to your wisdom and your angelic beings and your divine wisdom through connecting and being touched by, on the shoulders by the angelic realm. I know I am protected by Mother Mary Magdalene and the angelic realm, and that's what I was told in my past life activation, and that this is part of my life path, and to come back into harmony through reconnecting to star seeds and healing our soul child, our child within that may have been wounded during childhood, past experiences. And it's our invitation to heal and connect with the divine and be of spiritual service to those that may need this healing at this time of this pink rose of Lady Nada. And reminding about synchronicity, and that synchronicity is an invitation to connect with the divine. It's the divine pinging you to remember who you are and why you're here is to be of spiritual service. So, and Dark Angel we saw yesterday, so that's on the bottom of the deck, which isn't a bad thing. So, thank you for tuning into my channel. That was the spiritual message for today, the Celtic Cross for the Lightworker Oracle. I hope that you found it helpful. I know I did. I need reminded every day of why I'm here and why I'm doing what I'm doing, so that I can be, a superhero, because every day that I wake up on this side of the dirt and don't give in to my addictions and mental illness, I'm one of the spiritual servants of this earth, a spiritual superhero. So I'm grateful to be clean and sober today and to be able to share this message with you through this. I'm glad that the Spirit is using me to get this message out, and I hope that you found it helpful. And I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day, and I hope you do something that makes your heart smile and go hang out with your other star seeds and be of spiritual service. So thanks for tuning in. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Mother Lover out.